Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Good Show 2.0, the whole version of the yogurt. My name is Semmler. I'll be hosting for you this evening. In the second half of the show, Adebisi is still sitting with me, and in the corner, we still have Apollo and James providing their expert insight and analysis into the life of StarCraft.
It's the British
2.
corner over there.
The Brits. Actually,
that was beautiful.
That's pretty fitting, yeah. Look at that.
Oh,
They're connecting.
wow.
Oh, and
you didn't show that on camera.
Oh,
my God. I was busy trying to use the overlay.
Well, we got our slave driver Scriff over here in the corner. When he decides something, it is law, and it happens because he has all the buttons, and we can't do anything about it.
It's long and it happens.
It's law. Law.
Oh, he said long.
Okay. Something else is on your mind, Paulo. But now,
you funny guy, you.
We're going to kick off the second half of this show. We're going to speak a bit about the momentous occasion that everybody's been waiting for since time immemorial. It is the Heart of the Swarm launch. That's it. It is out. It's been out.
I was like, from that intro, I was like, what is he talking about?
Yeah, exactly. I know.
I was like, have the hookers arrived?
I actually thought you were going to go to MLG there.
Yeah.
I was like, everyone's been waiting for this. The Heart of the Swarm launch. I was like, whoa.
Do you work for Blizzard?
Hey.
He wishes.
Did you lose a job at IPL?
They sent me a couple bottles.
Are you David Ting's underling?
No. Working, whatever. We're going to disregard that. Heart of the Swarm has launched. It's out. The expansion 4, Wings of Liberty, StarCraft 2. It is the Zerg expansion.
What date did it come out?
Came out the 12th.
How much did it cost?
Cost $40 US. What's up?
How many copies were sold?
No idea, actually.
What were the new features?
New features, global play being a pretty big one. Select could tell you all about that. And we had, new additions to the races, new units. Wow. What else did we have?
Have you read any reviews?
Reviews?
How many stars did it get?
Well, Metacritic.
What's the Metacritic?
Probably like 8.5.
I hope IGN gave it a pretty good rating.
Metacritic, yeah.
I checked.
92.
92?
What is it?
What?
Metacritic.
All right, he's saying 92. What are you saying?
I'm saying 100. Blizzard paid for that.
I'd say that the users gave it 7, and because it's Blizzard, they gave it 8.5 to 9 because game reviews are generic.
Yeah, I feel like 78 is actually probably what they would have said. I mean, just the regular audience, they don't like.
See, that's what I mean.
And
that's what I'm
he's a
saying.
cheating sack of shit.
Metacritic is 8, so it means this basically means, right, guys, that the game wasn't exceptionally good for the casual gamers, but they just give it an 8 because it's Blizzard, and then the 7.7 is roughly what I said. It would always get less.
To me, it sounds more like Blizzard stiffed them. They didn't get as much money as they wanted to. Like, well, fuck you. You don't get the extra 20%.
Say that. Everyone knows Mike Morheim watches the show, dude.
Well, Paul's been tweeting about it, so.
Yeah, well, whatever. You don't pay attention to Metacritic anyway. But, 80 out of 100. Heart of the Swarm transforms the StarCraft 2 landscape.
Ooh, Frenzy really liked it.
Frenzy gave it a 10. It's simply the greatest RTS ever created. It is so incredibly well balanced between the 3 unique playable races. This guy sounds like he's on somebody's payroll.
No, he's a multiplayer gamer. That's why he gave it 10.
As an esport event.
Yeah, see, these is user reviews. He's a multiplayer gamer, right? And then look at these guys, right? Anybody?
Zero.
Okay, see the guy on the left.
There is nothing new here.
Free. This is what they do now, right? Shitty little game review companies that know they're not going to get anybody to read their game review give games that are actually decent a really shitty game review, so people will like come to their website and flame them.
Full of pointless.
That's why people
upgrades
do
and
like
meaningless
esport articles on us and say that we're all
cutscenes that fail to relate the
assholes.
gameplay, and without a shred of creative insight into how to use a real-time strategy game to tell a story, much less how to get me to click the next mission. Wow.
Yeah, see,
this guy was fucking like he was on a whole level.
Yeah, but that's what they do now. That's because StarCraft is still, as an RTS game, if you're going to play it and you compare it to all the other RTSs, it is actually worth an 8. Like, I would give it a 7. I haven't played
Is that after playing the campaign? Yeah, is that you have something to back up that insight?
I don't need to play. I just be like, sorry guys.
Well, Mike, you've actually played the campaign. I think out of any of us
no
here,
spoilers, please.
You're the most qualified to say.
I'm on.
As far as you're through the campaign,
How
how
you
has it
enjoying
gripped
your
you?
single player experience?
Exactly.
The graphics are a lot better actually than the Wings of
Big
Liberty
selling point
graphics
there.
are always like it's like the cutscenes that are like I don't know, it's just felt like crappy.
Not CGI cutscenes, but the
the cutscenes that are with like the engine or whatever. They look a lot better. The storyline, I don't know. I'm still getting through it, so we'll come back in probably like 3 weeks when I'm done this goddamn thing.
It's like 20 missions. How's it?
I'm a busy guy, and I'm playing it on Brutal. Although Brutal is actually like in the very first mission of Wings of Liberty on Brutal, you got like 5 Marines. You have to be like microing them back, pulling them back, and stuff. On Brutal, it's like I don't even pay attention, and then like randomly Kerrigan dies, and I'm like, oh, I'll just restart the mission. But like it's not. It doesn't feel like Brutal. It feels like it's slightly between medium and hard. Is where Brutal is. But I might just be that good. I don't know.
Could be, man. I mean, you play Terran after all.
Did you see that today?
The story of Kerrigan told in a graph form.
Jimmy loves her, Jimmy loves her not. Jimmy loves her, Jimmy loves her not.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
It was pretty well
Everyone
done.
else has seen it, of course, on Reddit. But
Yeah.
James
It's on Reddit.
I haven't seen it.
hasn't seen it.
Oh, and apparently
It's
the big
funny.
review sites don't have reviews done because they don't pre-release. Blizzard doesn't like pre-release the game to the reviewers, so they don't get reviews done ahead of time. So
So let's talk about what they actually did on the launch, I guess. They did the 21-hour live stream.
Exactly.
the global invasion.
And it peaked 125K on Twitch.
On
Yeah.
the European one, boom!
What's up?
Do you guys have any idea
You
what the
bigger than the
numbers were
American
during the live?
I
What?
saw it go.
The live North American part. What it?
Oh, the live North American. What was it, like 80?
Okay.
60, 80?
Did you
Something
watch
like
any
that.
while you were ever in Europe?
The North American?
No, did you watch any of what was going on elsewhere?
I looked
while
at
you
the
were in
Korean
Europe?
one a little
Not
bit.
a
Because that
little
was
bit of the
during-
Korean one.
That was during rehearsals.
A little
which
bit
took
of the
forever.
community stuff, but really we didn't have a chance to, so I don't really know shit about
Well,
it.
James, I know you watched a bit of the US.
Yeah, I spoke to it last time.
Yeah, I
said
know.
that-
I watched them. Yeah,
I
I'm sure
was just
everyone
like
listened.
watching Day 9 and going, well, this is an
It,
insult.
it seemed
to
like they were just at that desk a lot because I'd randomly turn it on. I wouldn't be able to watch it, but I'd randomly turn it on and they'd just be sitting there at that desk, the 2 Sennheiser headsets, just like,
But they had a
So
lot
excited.
of live spectators in the American one.
oh, it was huge, yeah.
No, not when they were doing it before the show started. They were just there.
No,
by
at
themselves.
Irvine, yeah.
So they were sat there basically, and Husky was like, "I don't know much about StarCraft, but can you tell me a story because you don't know much about StarCraft?" And Day 9 was like, "You're right, I don't know much about StarCraft, but once I went to this shop, right, and socially awkward penguin, socially awkward penguin, penguin." And then Husky would be like, ha ha ha. And then they'd be like, now let's go to a video. And I actually found it very insulting to what the launch was, because it's like someone coming to me and saying, we're releasing Dota 2. Yeah, Valve, we're releasing Dota 2. James, could you come and just sit on camera for 3 hours? And, you know, I give them credit because they did it. But it was like you kind of, it felt like Day 9 was there because of the fan base that follows him on Day 9 dailies. And I've kind of diagnosed that fan base, not like medically or anything, but just like
They might need medical
watch Day 9
attention.
dailies because of the personality, as opposed to the what you're actually getting out of it. And so Day 9 for me has always been like this. Like, you know, I like him here when he does some cool shit and he looks like he's, you know, and then I don't like him here. And, you know, and when I saw him on there, I was like, okay, it's going down for me again.
I was expecting from
But I
like
like
that
them
side,
too.
not just like them in a little mini studio at a desk just sitting
you know,
there.
the ironic thing about me bashing those two is that I'm actually on a StarCraft 2 show. I know less than them. But I'm here for the business side of things, guys, all right?
Yeah, runs a great
Back me
business,
up.
this guy.
Chat was amazing during that whole segment, by the way. I was just watching it. It was great. You really pulled a show.
Yeah, no, but I just found that whole thing kind of weird. And, like, you know, some of the stuff was, you know, it's like, it was kind of cool in a way, like, like getting what the community had been up to. And I felt that it could have been much more TV-ish, where they only really needed about a 2 to 3 minute segue to be like, hey guys, that was a great video from here. And then kind of be like, over the year in StarCraft 2, in Wings of Liberty, you might have not known this, but there's been this really hot girl with best ass in esports, Zoe, that's been making all these models, and we're going to show you something of hers. And Zoe carved out something, and then you come back, and then you have like a 3 minute segue, maybe do some competitions, keep it TV-ish, and then be like, all right, guys, there's also, you might not be aware of, and just show them stuff that's been going on the whole year of Heart of the Swarm in a much better TV
So you
production style.
weren't you weren't over exaggerating when they were literally talking for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No, they were
together?
literally
They were
just
there
like
for fucking
like
ever.
when I tuned
really?
in. I made like a tweet and I just said it's embarrassing, like the whole show, and people started tweeting me going, "Oh yeah, but you should have. What do you mean the Korean thing was amazing?" I was like, "Well, I didn't fucking see the Korean thing." Okay,
Yeah.
so when I tuned in, it was literally those two, and I don't know how to. I haven't met the guy. Like I assume he's really nice. And I don't know what to think of Day 9 because he's got an on-screen personality, off-screen personality. I don't know who he is really, so I have no real opinion on him. But I was just like, no, this is wrong. Like this is wrong. Like that's, and even when they went to Chanman V and they did an hour of what Chanman V does, that was too long for an hour to have his segment. But if it was 20 to 30 minutes, I would have been okay. Because Chanman V does a show called Sprites.
Yeah, Wednesday Night Sprites,
I didn't know this, and that's why I felt that this kind of direction would have been good. Where they would have gone, here's what Chanman V, if you didn't know this, and you've got Tempo on there, and you've got, I think it's Machine as well.
Yeah.
And then, your so Token Black Guy, Token Pro Gamer, Wannabe Pro Gamer, and then you've got your Token Girl. So you've got everything, you know what I mean? And then basically...
Where you going with this?
Just trying to be as rude as possible. And basically, they could have done like a nice 30-minute show and maybe pre-recorded it to make sure they got some good highlights and some fun moments. But they made it last for an hour.
Well, you guys did a really good state of the game, I thought. I didn't
Did you
listen
watch
to
it?
it. No, I don't know, but it seemed like a good idea what they were talking about. No, but it was just like Wings of Liberty retrospective,
Yes,
talking
that's
about
right.
past
Like
good
what's been
tournaments.
going on the whole year,
And
what the community been doing, what the tournaments have been
I
doing.
really didn't read any feedback on that. Like there wasn't any from. I wasn't surfing through all the internet.
All I
But
saw
when
was
I
a picture of
recorded
Husky
it,
with a cannon and like shit flying out of it.
well, that's not state of the game, but yeah.
Well, state of the game, right?
But with State of the Game, I really enjoyed recording that, like within Control, Autosis,
You
and
did something for
JP.
State of the Game. So what did you actually do?
State of the Game.
It was like a special episode
It
for
was-
the
How long
launch
did it go on
party.
for?
45 minutes,
Yeah, that's
roughly.
okay.
And
Yeah.
it was talking about, the beta of Wings of Liberty through it, first tournaments,
Just taking a
first
stroll down memory lane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's exactly what that whole segment should have been. And I don't know if it was Day 9 TV and Team Liquid's fault for putting together a pretty shitty representation, in my opinion. Sorry, guys. Not really sorry. Or it would have been Blizzard's fault for not kind of wanting to do something a little bit higher end. But, as I said, props to them for sitting there and entertaining some people who liked it.
All right, so that
I
was
wasn't-
your opinion on the NA. What about you?
Well,
Because,
that's his opinion on the community.
I'm talking about the community
Oh, the
filler
communi-
side
the
of
community-driven
things,
thing,
right?
which
The
was
tournaments,
massively
they were all
driven
fucking
around
great.
NA.
Like, I really
Yeah.
enjoyed the tournaments, but they were the highlights, right? Because you that's why people watch live streams, like in StarCraft 2. You watch it for the players, the commentary, and just the live experience with an audience. And so when I watched the European thing, I was like, awesome, I'm thoroughly entertained. And Stefano got a big birthday cake that was real.
Also, by the way, just to throw Day 9 a bone here, I think they were kind of not receiving as much content as they expected, because I saw a lot of different posts like on Reddit being like, by the way, guys, our submissions are still open.
Yeah, but like,
Please send us some stuff.
yeah, but like, no offense, if someone gave me the contract to run the production on the community side of things, I would be making content. I mean, I'm sure Day 9 at the beginning used to go over all the replays himself. Now I'm sure that he's maybe so busy that he's got a group of people that check out replays for him and send him the ones that he should review and give him, and then he checks over those ones, as opposed to at the beginning where he probably looked over hundreds of replays to find what he wanted to bring on the show. But the point is, it's a big event, it's a big launch, it's the biggest stream numbers we've seen on StarCraft 2, and that for me was not a great representation. And I don't regret anything I've said. Fuck everybody.
Well done.
Fuck the police.
Paulo, you gonna agree with that line of thinking?
I didn't watch it
He
at all,
didn't
so
see
I
it.
don't
You
have
didn't
an
watch it at
opinion
all?
on it.
No opinion?
Take my word for it.
I would take your word
Well,
for it.
Go ahead and give us
Take
like
my word
how
for
was
it.
it
I don't want
working
to
on
go
the
down.
No, yeah.
No,
We're
all I
gonna
say-
let
I knew
that
you
ship
watched the
sink. But you know,
Apollo.
how was it actually? How was it actually working on the set? And
I'll tell you about working on the
event?
thing. It was actually funny because, first off, I'm the observer, so I always have to show up for rehearsals, even though I do nothing. Every single event I've ever worked at, it's like, yeah, be here rehearsing all day, make sure you're there. And I'm like, well, I don't need to be there. Do I need to be there? And they're like, yeah, you need to be there. And I'm like, oh, fuck, great, I'll
We're gonna
come
put a
then.
mock match up.
And so the rehearsals kept getting delayed, and then literally like 10 minutes before the stream goes live, they're still doing rehearsals, and everyone's kind of like,
So some
this
inside info.
this
was
might
that
not go too well. But then it all went off without a hitch. And it
Robert was,
like,
sitting in the front, being like, he was sitting like this, being like, oh. Compared to his usual DreamHack shows, he's like, ooh. And I said next time, I go, how's it look? He goes, not so great, because it really wasn't great. Like there was 2 rehearsals all day. There was one that was like almost an hour long of rehearsals for an opening towards the end, and everything's rushed through. And the second rehearsal was still sloppy. The music wasn't loud. And it wasn't going
I
right.
heard
And everyone was
ESL
scared.
France, that production team wasn't as good as ESL, and in fact, yeah, and Trans ended up helping a lot behind the scenes.
Really, was he actually a firefighter this weekend?
well, he helped. I mean, my observing thing that wasn't like set up, and then it was like he helped get it set up. They didn't. I don't know. It worked out fine in the end, but yeah, it wasn't the
I mean,
regular
he wasn't
ESL
actually
team.
going to be there, Trans, but it was lucky he was. Stuart from Twitch recommended that he should go, and Blizzard wanted someone from Twitch on site, so Trans was like, okay, I'll drive to Germany. And the fact that he was there,
Yeah.
and it was a different production team than what ESL normally have, and Trans has a lot of experience now.
James,
with all
do you
the
need
tech side
to
of
pee
production.
really bad, or your leg? You just okay?
This is the only exercise I get in public.
In public.
What about in private? Don't you get a lot of that?
No, I just go to a private gym, okay, guys. I don't want the ladies staring at me. It's intimidating for them.
But my experience was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Apart from the travel there and back was
How much
quite bad.
experience did you get?
Lots, plus 10. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. It was really nice. It was a good event. Even though I wasn't in my usual role, which was a little bit weird to do, still good.
Well, all right, so that was the HOTS launch. Now, to follow up on the HOTS launch, we actually have an announcement coming out from Kespa recently saying that they're going to actually host their own kind of, flavor of Team League, where they're going to allow a selection of coaches to pick from players that aren't on their team, make their team, and then compete. At least that's what I gathered from this.
Oh, I thought they could just pick 4 players. Oh, wait, from any team
but theirs.
but his own. Oh,
But theirs.
Oh.
So it has to be from somewhere else.
That's weird.
I know, isn't it? It's like
That sounds kind of fun, I guess.
it sounds like it's going to be hilarious. This is like
I-
if you actually
I-
get a good selection.
I read it
just-
without noticing that, and I was just like, oh, well, why don't they just start doing Pro League sooner?
I think
But-
it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
I reckon Coach Park picks up all 4 SKT players.
It's great. I don't have to use any of these fucking EP
She's like, "Well, I
guys.
guess it's I'm not on the team anymore, so I'll pick the guys that I know.
It's going to be like who's going to pick from EGT?
Mingles, there's no table in front of me. You have nowhere to sit.
She's going to sit on your lap.
Nah, she's not a lap.
She's not a lap kitten. That's right.
Like, even if I try to pick her up, she'll run away. And she'll jump down in a minute. Okay, I know you're not happy. I know you
Is
want
she
a
pregnant?
table.
Because she is a little bit.
She is fucking pregnant. Yeah, man.
She's pregnant again.
Keep your door closed.
She's such a
your door
slag.
I saw the black cat outside too. I
I'm
bet
very
you.
sorry.
I reckon she's coming back to Trance's old room, so
No.
in your room. She's going to have the babies in there.
Oh, what?
Ooh, this kind of looks...
She's trying to.
She's definitely
find,
pregnant.
she's
You
trying to
reckon?
find some.
Oh, God.
She's like, I have nowhere
Move
comfortable
the overlay,
to be.
Scriff.
What's...
Prego cat. Yeah. She's like, she came in front of me and she's like, where's your table? Normally there's a table. And so she was really confused and she wants to jump up in the chair.
Yeah,
She is really big, though, around
She's
the
so
belly.
big, she isn't even graceful anymore. She kind of just like plods around the house
Yeah.
and jumps off of things and crashes into stuff. So it's due any day. There's no doubt. We're gonna have another batch of victory kittens, and I'm gonna eat them all.
So yeah, 23rd to 31st
Yeah.
is the Kespa thing. That
It's at the end of the month. It should
That
be a lot of
sounds
fun
neat.
to watch. So it's gonna be. I think it's just gonna be fun for the kicks, you know.
How many teams is
We're gonna see
it?
some
How
fun.
many coaches are there?
isn't it
Is it 8?
8? I
I
thought.
think it is 8. Yeah. Let's see.
Because it's just an 8-man, 8-team single one bracket, I believe.
Each forming the teams for this special tournament is simple. Each pro league coach must pick 4 players. Okay.
Mingles walks over the
It doesn't
soundboard, by the
actually seem
way,
to
so we're
say how
not
many
sure.
teams. Oh, all 8 teams. There we go. So 8 teams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is 8. Okay.
single elimination bracket, so it's going to be cutthroat.
That's kind of cool. It's like Fantasy League almost, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. That's what jumped to mind. I was
that's
like,
cool.
this is actually kind of fun. We're going to have Josh
Interesting
getting
that
in
Pro
on it.
League are just, you know, they're doing something interesting. I
So-
mean, they did their hybrid league originally, and then they went to their Pro League, and now this. I think it's quite
Do you
cool.
think
they're changing
any
things up.
EGTL players will get picked?
It depends on how good Jaedong's doing. At the moment, I
And
obviously haven't seen him play in a while. And
That's about it.
okay, the 3 players that could get picked, it's Hero, Tasia, or Jaedong. I don't think anyone else would.
Yeah.
Depends, really. Like I said, it depends on how well they're playing at the moment. Which those guys will know. We don't, because we haven't seen him play in ages.
I was lucky enough to catch Jade on streaming, and he was streaming the campaign, and I was disappointed.
Yeah, and I saw him stream Terran games too, so I don't know what he's doing.
Why do you tease us?
Yeah, I tuned in, and he was like at almost 2,000 viewers, and I looked in, I'm like, oh, that's why. He's playing Terran.
Well, definitely going to be fun to watch that. It's good to see Kespa kind of pushing.
Apparently,
new
they've actually
content.
done the same thing in Brood War too, so it's not a
It's not a
completely
new
idea.
completely new
Yeah.
concept. Well, we have some new news coming up. We've spoken about this quite a bit in the past couple of weeks. IPL being on the fritz and being up for sale. And apparently there was a rumor floating around that Blizzard were looking to actually purchase the franchise to maybe get them back on their feet or have them work on something else. We have here an article from Rod, Breslow Slasher, posted to GameSpot, where he actually goes ahead and states that Blizzard denies speculation of purchasing the IGN Pro League. However,
What that basically means is Blizzard didn't talk to me.
Yeah.
well, we have a rep here. We
See
have
through those lines.
We have a rep, but basically it sums it up in saying that Blizzard, we want to be perfectly clear, we're not looking to purchase IPL. However, there is something going on where they have extended job offers to certain employees working
Right.
at IPL.
Okay, so without Houseborn here, this
You
is
go
probably
ahead,
the one
take the-
I can
take the
actually
box, take
talk
the box.
on, right? And
I'll be
actually
quiet.
not just be an idiot. So I don't think Blizzard are going to be doing the BWCS thing. Or BW, well, whatever that was. What was it? The tour that they did?
WCS.
WCS.
Yeah, but it was B, it was the Blizzard. It had
Battle.net.
See, there was a B in it.
BWC,
Right.
yeah.
You've shut down my argument already.
You got to get a shot
I
of this,
don't-
man. It's Mike. You can divide by the fucks he gives right now.
So I don't think they're going to be doing that. I have an idea of what they might be doing. I think it might be something more around the kind of regular content rather than the big shows, right? So IPL getting hired by Blizzard makes sense.
No, but I don't think
because-
they're hiring like their whole production team.
No,
It
no, no, no,
seemed-
no. I think there's I think there's going to be a few people that they might do, and then
Houseborn's in the chat,
that
Mike.
could help them. I mean,
course he
David,
is.
like, and I also don't think, like, everyone was like, oh yeah, IPL overspent. I still don't think they would have overspent that much. Like, because when an event gets cancelled, it's like, you have to bring the sponsors before you bring the fucking event. Yeah? It's like, that's how DreamHack build their brand. It's like, DreamHack announce their stuff when everything's finalized. They don't announce it and hope they can do an IPL 5, whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't think that IPL as a company was ridiculously weird in spending. And it can only be like, you can cancel an event just based off you didn't get 100,000 out of the 600,000 you needed, So I think it was more the top end of what was happening with the company.
No, well, I think now it's been bought. I think someone has bought it. I don't know.
I think it was Machinima.
that'd be
You're
interesting.
still going for the Machinima.
Yeah, I just think
I
that they were
honestly,
horny.
I feel like it might be
Some action.
it might be Ubisoft because they've announced they're still doing a Shootmania tournament, $100,000 Shootmania tournament hosted at the start of April at the Cobb something or other.
Ubisoft got to get the fucking idea that their games.
Ubisoft isn't giving up, man. All right, Ubisoft is just like
got the
I have
pivot
no
between
fucking
men.
idea, but
thought
I
the
think
French,
Ubisoft.
They like
I don't know.
to surrender. I mean,
Tell that to the
Shootmania,
resistance. We got sold out by our president.
I'd be surprised if it was Ubisoft. If it was Ubisoft, I'd just be like, well, now I have no interest in this whatsoever. Everything they've done before, I do not care. If it was Machinima, even though Machinima write the fucking most retarded contracts in the industry, if you signed a contract with Machinima, basically you'd be like, it's a lifetime contract. They own everything you do for life. And if they picked it up, then it would be really interesting. just to see what kind of fucking mistakes they would do. It would be like
you're just gonna be sitting
it
there.
would be
taking
like
notes,
watching
huh?
NASL season 1, watching a machinima take over IPL. But David Ting, I think, is rumored to maybe be going to Blizzard.
Right, yeah.
He's a very Blizzard-esque, fits the mold employee kind of guy, to be honest. And I still don't think he was running that company financially stupid. So
Yeah, I believe that.
because
I mean,
Hellspawn was like, yeah, they're fucking spending way too much money. I'm like, no, they're making a lot and they're spending a lot, you know. And because their first IPL, they had to do it with a set budget, and they did it. And then if they wanted growth, obviously the company has to put in some for growth, but I don't think they got cancelled just because of, you know, the IPL situation. I think it was up there.
I think I'm just happy to see, like, if Blizzard is hiring people for IPL, at least they're just expanding their esports team. Because, like, I said it before on the show, like, having the esports team and the community team together, it's like, I'm sorry, but, like, having the same people running your, like, World of Warcraft,
the problem
whatever, doesn't make sense to have them also running esport competition.
Yeah, but the problem is when you're hiring people from IPL, you're hiring rookies of esports.
True, yeah.
No offense, like I can sit here and be
Well,
like,
David
yeah.
Ting has definitely not been in long.
Well, yeah,
And I mean,
he-
even
David
Kevin
Ting
Knox
doesn't
is
have a
new.
decade business
experience.
engineer guy, but he's a rookie. Like Kevin Knock as well, right?
Yeah, he's
Like,
new. He's
a
new.
rookie.
He's
The
started
thing is,
StarCraft
like if
too.
you look at IPL and what they accomplished in terms of the biggest achievement IPL did with the entertainment factor of their show was bring in GOM TV. The biggest achievement that IPL did with their online content was put out just a shit ton of content. But what they didn't do was that shit ton of content online wasn't a show, it wasn't structured well, it wasn't rebroadcasted well, it wasn't, you know, it was like an amateur thing, you know, it was like watching EG do their stuff. You know, it was just like, it just keeps coming.
Yeah.
You know, there's no, and then with the show, it's like David Ting made some really rookie errors in terms of he had no vision on what the brand was going to be. He was just building that side of the company, like the engineering side and how it all fits together. And so, I mean, that's the only scary thing to me. But at the end of the day, if they work for Blizzard, they're not really going to have any say anyway, because that's a really hierarchy company, and they're just going to be peons. And when you go and meet one of the higher-ups at Blizzard and you go, how's David Ting doing? He'd be like, who? And that is the reality of it. So take their money by all means. Sorry to be... I seem to be like really... This corner's made me...
This turned me into a different person.
He's
much
used to
more
being
of a
under the
dick.
big light, and under the big light, you kind of get the vitamin D flowing. You're a little bit happier, but he's
No, but
slightly darker over
If you
there.
go work for Blizzard, you ain't going to have a lot of say coming into the esports department. Most of esports is now put with community management, so the people within the company that probably look at that don't look at esports and community managers as the same as they would look at their business developers.
And you don't
people.
see them putting a person like David Ting higher up in the hierarchy to give him the say and the way that
I
things
feel
should
like
be
David
driven.
Ting wouldn't join the company if he wasn't like, because I mean, like before he started
David
IPL
Ting
at
could do
IGN, he
great
was like in
stuff.
charge of.
You have to say that these guys went through a trial by fire. I mean, they started out, as you say, rookies, but they still were able to put up some of the biggest events, you know, in the world. So it's like,
give me a shit ton of money, I'll do it big.
well, yeah.
I would also go to Vegas, but I probably wouldn't put the event on there. Then a little bit of Caribbean, and then, no, but
You just went and said that the experience that they've garnered for the past year and a half or so is going to be worthwhile.
yeah. I thought that production team was amazing when they first started out,
IPL
but it
3,
wasn't.
yeah.
It wasn't
It
there
wasn't
anymore.
IPL.
Yeah.
That was
That
no,
was like, it wasn't IPL.
it was Atlantic City, the
Yeah.
contractors getting given.
They were really good. Hire them, Blizzard.
Yeah.
They were also
But
very
the thing
expensive.
is like I think that their hires within IPL are based off where Blizzard want to go with esports, and I think they're going to do something better this year than BW, whatever the fuck it was. So that's the interesting part for me.
I'm really eager to see
But,
what
like,
Blizzard.
I have absolutely no faith in Blizzard, by the way.
I mean, I'm kind of worried. It's like, I just look at NASL. NASL was like waiting. They haven't said anything about what they're doing. DreamHack, their announcement felt pretty late. Like, it just feels like everything is just
Everybody's
late
being
here.
kept
And
under
it's
wraps
just
right
like,
now.
gee, 2013 going to be a big year for StarCraft. We're 3 months in. What's happening? I don't know.
Like I don't have any faith in Blizzard. Like when it comes to the high up guys, because I just feel they're so disconnected. Like the people I meet at the events and some of them, I'm like, But then I think to myself, well, when you go back to your office, are you going to make something happen?
It's like, you know.
Talk to them and...
Yeah, you...
I'm allowed to be egotistical and an asshole. It's my image. Come on, give me a break. I'm building a brand over here.
Hard at work. I
People were
like
saying in chat that you turned into Newman.
it. You did shake his chair.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's got a nice ass mold in it.
Is that it? IPL then?
Alright.
Sorry,
Apparently
I just
someone's messing with the
ranted.
dock while
Two
I
good
turn away.
rants.
But,
What's next?
yeah, let's go ahead. We have a couple more things to speak about. A small one coming up here. SC returns to StarCraft. Decides LoL was too hard and decides to come back to StarCraft.
Who?
SC.
SC, formerly of FOU.
And he's
You know him,
joining
James,
FXO
right?
now.
GSL Coda semi-finalist, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd like probably, I mean, maybe
Yeah.
my most exciting series against Nesty, that game on Crossfire.
Yeah, the last game.
That was like a really
Yeah.
good game.
He's the guy that you may know more about because of his health conditions. He was the guy that had the lung
collapsed lung,
collapsing all the time.
pneuma something. I'm not sure, but yeah,
He
was-
kept on pulling him out of GSL because 1 month he'd be fine and the next he'd be in hospital again or something. A lot of people may remember him by that. But yeah, he's back playing
He's
for
back, yeah.
FXO in Heart of the Swarm. Didn't have success, whatever you want to say.
It's actually interesting because didn't news come out that Puzzle and Coca were probably going to come back to start playing too? It was not like officially confirmed or something,
Yeah.
but Coca I think was one of the most talented players that I saw. So
second place at an MLG, right?
Yep, and then had to pull out a Kodas before he could.
Yeah.
That was actually that. Yeah, that was like he gifted Jack G a GSL title. Well, okay, what happened was, yeah, there's for ESV way back, they run a Korean weekly tournament like every week, and every week you play, and then you qualify for like a grand finals thing, and if you win that thing, you would get into Code A. And so there was a match where he was playing against Bjorn, aka Ghost King, and he was like, "Oh, I gotta go eat" or something, and it was like, "Oh, I gotta whatever." And it's like, "Oh, just let me win. You're in GSL already. I'm not in GSL." So he's like, "Okay, whatever," and then left the game. And yeah, it's kind of thing. It probably had happened before, but the players alt tab went into Skype and said they're going to do that. But then instead,
so that was
you send off the replay with that text in there. You're not very smart. So, but yeah, that was ancient history now.
So overall,
Coca's free now. He's been freed.
not how to play.
Yeah.
Doesn't know how to cheat.
Doesn't know how to cheat.
There's a lot of players that have come back for Heart of the Swarm. Show from Sweden. Going to sign with a new team very shortly.
Is it confirmed he's got one?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's not confirmed who,
Not confirmed who, but
even
yeah.
though I know inside info.
Oh,
Of course.
I'm not going to say though.
can you type
get
in
in trouble.
Skype for me, please?
Yeah, nice guy, Apollo.
Yeah. He told me because I asked him and he told me politely not to
Western Walls.
talk about it. You can't go by process of elimination.
Go down the alphabet.
EGTL.
Reverse.
You won't guess it.
BGTL. Yeah, they're getting them.
So
Didn't
gonna be
even
on the
Swedish
B
blood.
team.
Yeah. He's going to be one of the farmers.
He's gonna be washing dishes in Korea.
Oh, let's see. Last thing that we're going to talk about today is the MLG. This I might as well say. It's the long-awaited event.
MLG.
MLG Dallas. Follow your
Apollo's
hype,
really
man.
sad he's not going because he's been working out so much.
I
and
really
all the
wanted
guys
to
that
be
work at
there.
MLG, they're all
Big
fucking
beefers,
ripped.
yeah.
And for once, see, I always go there. I'm fucking scrawny. I don't work out, and I just do not fit in. Apollo would finally fit in at MLG.
Feels
I
like
am
he
very
belongs.
sad I'm not there actually.
Yeah, and
You
I'm
are.
like, I mean, when I think when we were coming back from France, we're like, thank fucking God we're not going to MLG. But now it's kind of like, fuck.
Yeah,
I wish I was in
looking
Dallas right
forward
now,
to watching
man.
it. I'm really looking forward to watching it. Some really good games going to happen.
No, there's no doubt
I
about
reckon
it.
that they'll have this event maybe equal to what they had when Flash and Jaedong showed up at MLG for the first time.
Equal
In
what,
terms
like
of viewers.
hype? Oh.
Viewers.
What was their viewership then?
I don't know, but it was freaking high.
Nobody
That's the thing,
knows.
It's like,
I
Yeah,
think,
but it's gonna- it was like
Sundance
their
said on
peak.
the MIT panel that they had 400,000 concurrent.
That's not on StarCraft.
Yeah, but that's
alone.
like
No,
you.
but
that was like the event as a whole.
LOL could be 200k, LOL could be 250k,
But I
LOL could be
imagine that
300k.
I imagine that their StarCraft numbers could maybe be. The odd thing is like I don't necessarily believe that they get a lot more than anyone else. Like,
No, I don't.
But the thing is, like 100,000. Yeah, I believe that. Up to 200,000, I'd be like, whoa.
No.
200,000 has never happened before,
Yeah.
no matter what
I'd-
anyone
so-
said.
I'd believe 90 easily. And
I reckon they
100
could
would be
breach
like-
100.
Well, I'm
Depending
curious
on how the
because
players go.
they're going to be streaming on Twitch, so maybe it will just be straight up visible.
They've streamed on Twitch before and it's been invisible.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably not going to be.
maybe.
shown.
And
I think
that's-
it's good when it's visible because when you see it's visible and it's like 80,000, you
know
want to
how
go
to
watch
have
it.
visible, though, you use the Twitch app. And it shows you a number.
Yes.
Oh,
I have
Um,
the inside info here.
but it depends on how I reckon at least 80,000
At
during the
least
event.
you-
At
so
least
you're being
peak.
that optimistic.
Yes, I think it's going to be one of their biggest. Couple of reasons: the player pool is fantastic. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, the format is simple. There's no
Yeah.
double limb.
Single
It's
elimination
It's
bracket.
single
single
limb.
limb.
man.
Best of
Man
whatever is
tournament.
all the way through. Just
Yeah.
really
Best of
simple,
3.
easy to follow.
Excuse me.
And so
Best
I'm
of
very
threes.
excited.
I really like the
for
tournament. They
that.
fucked up one thing though, and I'll tell you what it is: the third, fourth place match.
They have to
They,
play
they
it.
have one, yeah.
They shouldn't have one.
No,
Yeah,
you
they
should
should
never
have
have one.
Yeah,
Not
that's-
in,
okay,
in
so-
maybe in a like Korean long tournament, but otherwise, I fucking love the single limb.
I think it's gonna, like I said, if it gets the players that everyone wants to see, like for example, Flash doing well, Parting doing well, Stefano doing well, blah blah blah
The,
blah.
the one thing it would be nice to see a non-Korean do well.
Well,
and,
I mean, just looking
Please.
at the bracket alone. I don't know if you have it up somewhere.
Yeah, we have it.
I'm looking at.
So if I'm just looking at the bracket. For example, on the left-hand side, massive matches, just straight from the get-go. Life versus Minigun, not so much, but Pulp versus Crater is
Yeah.
big.
Stefano last.
not so much versus Last, but Stefano versus either Thorzane or Killer's
well,
big.
the thing is, you can't even.
They're
You
all
should,
big.
you should bring up the schedule instead, because
Okay,
then we
take a
can
look
kind
at
of look at
that.
the broadcast schedule and see how the show's pace. Because,
and then we can take a look at the bracket for some predictions or something after.
Have they got 2 streams?
So
Yeah.
they do have
Yeah.
red and blue stream going.
So
Hunt
Hunt versus Innovation's the first game of the night.
Nani
and
was looking forward to that.
Innovation's going to win 2-0.
He's gonna crush.
3-0.
3-0, no
so is
doubt.
it best of 5s then straight through? Because I couldn't find.
I don't know
that.
if it's
it
straight
was best
through.
of 3. I thought it was best of 5 at quarterfinals.
No, it's all best of 5, and then I think
Yeah,
best
all
5,
best of finals, best of 7.
I think
Okay.
semis maybe best of 7 as
No,
well.
it's all best of 5, finals.
Okay,
best
yeah,
of 7.
you're correct.
Okay, okay.
Assuming
Um,
Lucas
so
is
Hawk
correct.
Innovation 3-0. Yeah.
Who's that next to Sen? I can't read it. Oh, Vibe. I thought it said someone else.
Yeah, Sen versus Vibe is on blue stream at the same time.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
I wasn't so in. Well, you guys. I was going to ask a question. Maybe I'll wait until you do this. I'll be polite for once. Please continue.
I'm really curious about your question.
Yeah, no,
now.
that's the thing. This is kind of like all we had to say about it. I
Well, no,
guess.
I was just going to. You know, I'm evil today.
Go for
I'm
it.
Evil James.
Hit us.
So I was going to be like, right. We in esports a long time ago we had lots of debates over this in terms of single and double limb.
Right.
Me and Carmack, you know, like lots of just people were like, if we go for single limb, it's easier for the audience to understand. So when casual people come in, they know when that guy's lost, he's fucking lost, and you don't have to explain.
Yeah.
No, he's actually gone down to either the lower bracket or loser bracket, and he can still fucking win the tournament, right?
Yeah.
And the one thing that I came to a conclusion to, that single limb was actually better if you got there through groups. What are you, oh, is this me stroking the cat? That's a weird
No, it's
gift.
up. It's up. I have it.
I couldn't contain myself.
Scarf. Put it up.
Am I licking my lips?
I
when do
really
it?
couldn't contain myself.
It is on his screen, big guy.
Here I am, licking my... Mingles, divert your eyes.
Mingles like
Mingles just
body
feels
language.
guilty now. Mingles is like, what have I done?
It's so bad. And the fact that Mingles is pregnant too, it's so bad. Oh,
Teaching. Defend yourself.
oh, I'm getting all hot and
Calm
sweaty
down.
watching
I'm just
that.
ready to pay child support. I will be.
Single limb versus
Yeah, so single limb was better if you got in there through groups. So how was everyone seeded? How did they get into the single limb? Like there was no group play, it was just invites, right?
Qualification.
This?
There's
There
qualification.
there were
qualifications.
64 invites, and then you play a best of 5 to qualify.
Right.
Okay. So that's pretty good. It's not as good as like having groups at the event that go into single limb. Now, single limbs also best of 5s are essential, But what's the prize money distribution for the event?
We have it
Quick,
here.
double check. Quick, go. Quick. Fastest
We
fingers
have it
first.
here. We have it here. So
Fastest fingers first.
Top
75,000 is
25
total,
first.
but first is 25.
Now you see they're paying
very top heavy.
they're paying up to 16th though.
Half of the players.
No,
basically.
but how many players are there?
32.
So that's actually really, really fucking good.
Yeah.
But the best thing they could have done was pay everybody that did qualify.
I think
So at least if you
they-
turned up to the event, you got $500.
At least they've paid
I
for
think-
them to come.
I
for
think
the
if you're
flight too.
if you're paying all travel and all hotel,
Yeah.
then
Yeah. If they've
not
done
paying
that.
the bottom
Yeah.
16 is fine.
Yeah, I
like
agree.
this is great. I'd say.
I think they've done a great job on this because it's going to be way more fun to watch. The players are getting something really good out of it with the prize distribution. If they're getting hotels and flights, is that the case?
Yes. Yep.
I mean, in a way that helps the teams oddly, but puts MLG in power. But
yeah,
still.
that's
There is that,
changes
but-
the power dynamic, but
Yeah, but generally, yeah, that's really quite good because if their prize distribution was like top 4 or top 8, I would have been like retards. So
It would have been
MLG,
just halfway.
They learn.
It seems,
just
but this
slower
is
than
something
other
that
people.
you've said. This is something that you've said repeatedly throughout our history of the show. Is that MLG, takes them a couple times, but they eventually get there.
Yeah, they always do get
yeah.
better.
I mean, I said before the only thing I don't like is the third, fourth match because when
Yeah.
you're going into the finals,
Yeah, you don't really
like
care.
It's like all right, we just saw these two semifinals. These two guys won.
Let's go to the biggest,
Quite often,
baddest
very
match.
one-sided, and then it's like all right, now let's see the two losers play,
Yeah.
and it's
just so
anti-hype.
anticlimactic.
Yeah. But
might
otherwise,
as well just put Dana and Husky on there, like talking about some bit of content. No,
No, we're not that.
Apollo, don't say that in my voice.
What do you guys think about the maps that they've chosen for the tournament?
I'm not.
Wait,
in
the
love.
maps are fine, I think.
It's Neoplanet S, Whirlwind, Aklon Waste, Cloud Kingdom, Daybreak, Newkirk City, and Star Station. To me, anytime I want to bitch about maps, I think this is. I actually prefer a 5-map map pool easily.
Yeah.
But to me, it just goes back to Blizzard, and Blizzard has to be more dynamic with the ladder so that people can play these maps easier. But for this, I like it. I'd get rid of Daybreak.
I'd get rid of Daybreak
Um,
too. Cloud Kingdom is
so
iffy,
now-
but Daybreak and Cloud Kingdom.
I feel like it's good to have one Wings of Liberty map, just because it's kind of like that's the story of the map. It's like this map they've been playing on for a year. It's not
Yeah.
Star Station where they've been playing on it for a few months. And Cloud Kingdom is just by far the best design map.
I'll bring up a point that I brought up a couple of weeks back with maps in Heart of the Swarm, is that there's going to be a lot of new eyes on Heart of the Swarm this tournament, I think, especially that have resurfaced from Wings of Liberty. And I do like the fact that Cloud Kingdom and Daybreak are in there, because those new eyes would be like, oh, this is this map. This is how it used to play, and you can kind of make a comparison.
I don't know if that works though, because if they stopped watching StarCraft 2 a year into it, they'd still be watching Zelnaga Caverns and Jungle Basin.
I guess it depends, really.
So there's definitely some
There's
people
a
it's going to be
valid- There's
easier
a valid
for.
point there. It's just not.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what when I started learning Heart of the Swarm for the first time and actually watching
Yeah.
stuff, that's what I did. I referenced to old maps and be like, this is what they used to do, this is what they're doing now, what's
Yeah.
the difference? And that's how I learned. But yes, overall, I like the maps, actually.
You think they rock?
They do rock.
Yeah,
Enough wrong.
I like 5 maps. I like 5, but
I like it.
Wah, wah, wah.
Like everything. I mean, if you look at MLG's last year and the year before, all the mistakes they made, they're not there. The
Yeah.
maps was a big thing.
The format.
Even
Most
in the
importantly,
last
the
MLG
format.
tournament, I've done it again. I'm not even sure if it's the last MLG tournament I,
I mean,
was
that
at.
prize money.
The final game was on
Huge.
Tal'Dorei Malta, the PvP.
Oh yeah.
or was it
That-
PvP?
No,
Wait,
wasn't
wait.
that Flash and Naniwa?
Or whatever. There
Yeah,
was many,
it
many
was-
maps.
it was-
Zerg versus Zerg on Tal'Dorei Malta.
yeah, Dongregu versus Leenock versus.
It was a really good game, but still,
Yeah,
there's
but it's
been a
not.
couple of games.
I mean, there were so many Dongregu versus Marine King Game 7
Yeah.
on Tal'Dorei Malta. It happened at least 3 times. Is agonizing.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Do you wanna look at
ADHD. $75,000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you compare that, that's one event, and then you look at DreamHack. DreamHack are giving 1.2 million SEK, which is like a $200,000.
It's 180.
Yeah.
187.
So how
Over-
many events are MLG going to be doing this year?
4 with
Four?
this format, like 4 with 75 grand is what I'm assuming at this
Yeah.
point.
So
That's what,
huge
300k
prize money.
plus 32 plane tickets, like what,
I
16
didn't
from
think
Korea.
MLG were going to come in this
Hotels.
year and look this strong. But
Well,
they
not
look really
not only
good.
this, but they've redone the whole floor plan.
Yeah.
I was talking to JP, and it's like they used to have 5 tractor trailers that would come to the event, offload the stuff. Apparently this time, 13.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of shit. Here,
MLG are going to hit
can
this
actually
hard
come over here
tonight.
and take a look at
Scriff,
it.
you can bring up, like, this is the new, this is like the
Oh
new
yeah, we saw pictures of that.
venue. So they've got, I think, 4 booths, so there won't be downtime
Yeah.
and, like, different whatevers.
It's really cool because it's really good for StarCraft in general because IEM have stepped up their game a lot. MLG, I really believe that this is going to be probably their biggest and best event ever. And of course, you got DreamHack down the pipeline as well. It's
Yeah.
looking really good.
I mean, it's very typical of MLG. Like, in many ways, I don't respect them because they don't seem to innovate or do things well the first time round. But oddly enough, when we were working at ESL, I was working at ESL, and we both had World of Warcraft as a featured game. MLG was shit to begin with. It was like absolutely retarded, and ESL was really good. But ESL just stayed like good, and MLG actually just kept improving.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, the MLGs were a much grander spectacle.
Or the premier events.
Yeah.
Hellspawn's just saying that, remember that MLG used to have $1 million in prize money in previous years.
Oh, did
So,
they?
I don't know. That's a lot of money.
I just think that's a really good amount of money, though, for a StarCraft single event.
StarCraft 2 only?
No, that's well before StarCraft 2. When StarCraft 2 got added, it was like a $10,000 prize
But
pool.
it wasn't
5,
much
actually.
more to do about their Halo.
Yeah, well, it was Halo, yeah.
And there was a ridiculous one year where like ESL and MLG had huge prize money because of World of Warcraft. And there was also Halo was going really strong in MLG. But anyway, whatever. It looks like a really good event.
So you guys are excited to watch it because it's starting in about an hour now.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Gonna stay up all night?
I'm going to try and watch as much as I can, yeah.
You'll probably
I
do
got up at like 9 this morning, so I'm a little bit tired, but I'll try my best.
Yeah.
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 Gonna went to bed.
it. That's when Scriff went to bed. When Apollo wakes up. And that kind of wraps up the
Uh-oh.
whole story of our house right there. Everybody's on a different schedule. But that's pretty much it. I mean, in about
Quick-
an hour's time. we're
Quick
gonna be
prediction.
watching-
Let's go. Who do you predict?
Who am I
Here we
predicting
go
again?
again.
Oh, shit.
She's like, not again.
Oh, no.
Well,
Do you want to do
have a
predictions
guess.
today?
Yeah.
We can do predictions.
Yeah.
I mean,
You want to go over the bracket?
we
the
can,
best
let's
way
go
to
over
do
the
it.
Do
bracket.
you want to like predict each match or just like predict like semifinalists?
Each
or?
match.
Each match?
Okay. Life. Well,
Right.
some of these
Life
are just
minigun,
like.
okay, it's like
sorry,
life-
minigun.
sorry,
You were playing
minigun,
great.
but
You
yeah.
3-0'd Idra by.
3-1, I reckon.
Life.
3-1 to life.
Yeah, I believe 3-1. Yeah.
3-1, really?
Yeah, minigun's pretty good in HOTS, so.
All right,
Yeah.
Polt's creator.
You want to go? You want to take it in turn?
All right. I predict 3-1 for Pol.
I would have to go 3-2 Polt.
3-2? 3-0 Polt. I'm a Polt fan. Stefano last?
Well, it was not my opinion.
Okay.
That's funny. What do you think?
What do you think,
I'm just gonna
Jay?
say he's
These
gonna
names
win.
don't mean anything, but okay.
Paul's going to win. I love
Paul's
that guy.
gonna win.
I love that guy.
All right, Stefano in last. You got a Frenchman and somebody.
Somebody, isn't that like a Korean Kesper Terran last?
I believe so.
Isn't
I'm
he?
going last 3-1.
Yeah, I look at that and I want Stefano to win, but I think
Not happening.
yeah.
Sorry, big
I'm
guy.
gonna still put it in favor of Stefano, but it's gonna be really, really close. 3-2 to Stefano.
You mean, so you pick Stefano?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I'm not sure if he can do it, but I'm gonna go
He's
with
voting with his heart and not his
His
mind.
it. No, but I think Stefano's got really good adaptation, and he's been learning a lot over IEM against Terran.
He's
So
traveling
there's a
again,
glimmer
too.
of hope.
He's traveling again. He's out of Korea. He's got to be in high spirits. I'm probably going to side with Stefano, too. Say it's close. I'd say 3-2 as well.
James?
Oh, no, don't even involve me.
He's already dizzy.
All right, Thorzane Killer.
This is definitely a Thorzane win.
Yeah,
Like
I'll take
3-1.
Thorzane 3-1.
Yeah. MC CJ Hero.
That's I think that's the hardest one.
Flip a coin for this. I don't
50-50?
know.
Really? You think it's 50-50?
Yeah.
Up and
I
down.
have got no idea how much Heroes played in HOTS. I know
Heroes
PvP
complete.
is an awkward matchup right now. I don't know. If I was to call it though.
Yeah, you have to call
That,
it.
that was the question.
That's kind of the thing.
that was where we originally
All right,
started.
so I'm gonna just say MC.
MC, you're voting for the president.
Yeah, I don't know what score that.
I'll just take Hero because
Take Hero?
MC, yeah, take Hero.
I don't know, man. MC didn't make it out of the groups of DSL. I'll go with Hero. Feast MVP.
MVP 3-0. I'm sorry.
I
Feast.
concur.
You concur. I think it's kind of self-evident, even though I hate
Catch me if you can.
Hating. It's such a shame that it's a foreigner, and we're just like.
We just go down the list. It's like, oh, this is a foreigner. They're losing.
Teja, yeah, exactly. Teja Sase, which really sucks, by the way, because I want both of these guys to win.
This is also again close. How much has Teja played? Is he in good form? Sase is playing a lot in Taiwan. But you know, Terran's going to be really difficult for Sase to hold.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though I don't think Teja's going to be in his best form, I'd still give it to favor to Teja. Sorry.
Teja.
Yeah.
Mike?
Yeah, I'd give it Teja 3-1.
Teja 3-1. Okay, big words. I gotta vote for the Swede. We'll go with Sase. Ghost User Bomber. Well, okay. Flash Bly.
Wait, what was that one?
I don't know.
Ghost User.
Ghost User got that
That's
upset potential, man.
That's going to be... Ghost User, like, he played well in the King of the Hill tournament here, but I just think he's outclassed against Bomber.
Yeah.
In every department. Like
he even tweeted the other day, yesterday.
Really?
He's like, I forget what he said exactly, but he's like, I think Bomber's gonna shit on me. I don't think that's what he said, but it might as well have been that. So.
Yeah.
Well, if the player
Should have
himself is
just
already
tweeted,
saying
I
that.
wish they give prize money to top 32.
Flash and Bly.
This is... I'm definitely going to have to put it with Flash, but Bly is always shown weird strategies.
I feel like Bly is the guy who's going to take at least one game.
Yeah,
the underdog.
I agree. Like, he does stupid stuff like 2-base Hydra, like he was in Wings of Liberty, so I haven't seen him at all in Heart of the Swarm. It depends what he's been up to, but he can definitely absolutely take a game away from Flash.
Happy rat.
Yeah, Suppy Rat.
Oh, sorry.
You know both of these
How much
players,
has
right?
Suppy been playing?
Is
you
Rat
think?
living in America?
No,
he's in
the Netherlands. He got an apartment in the
How
Netherlands.
much do you reckon Suppy's been playing?
I think he's been playing a lot now, but he switched over pretty late. But ZVZ,
It's
well,
very
it's
simple.
Muta.
Zerg vs. Zerg is very, very simple.
My favorite
right now.
Ret here.
I favor Ret too. I think it's so simple that I think Ret's played a lot more, even though it's simple. Just Ret's stronger, I think, in a head-to-head same skill matchup.
Hellspawn. Hellspawn is so fucking much about Swedish pride. Sase 3-1. He will go top 4. Raw.
Yeah.
Trouble is,
'Cause
Hellspawn's
it-
right
like-
a lot of the time. It's weird.
I would like to gamble on this
Some
with
sort of
Hellspawn,
flop.
saying Sase is going to get top 4.
You like those odds?
It depends what the odds are, but
Bottle of
10 to
whiskey.
1 might be good.
Put a bottle of whiskey on that.
Yeah, but with Ret Suppy, it's such a macro game. It's Ret, I think, is just stronger.
Yeah,
there.
exactly. I
It's-
think he's...
You know, Suppy has always shown clever little tricks, but there's not that in Zerg vs. Zerg right now, unless, you know, he proves everyone
He's
wrong.
practiced quite a bit. I mean, don't know, with midterms and whatnot going on right now. But I'm not going to weigh in on that one. Sen and Vibe.
Sen.
I would still, even though I haven't seen him in Hots, put it with Sen. Sen's always been the better
Actually,
Zerg
Sen
player.
was a little bit shaky when we watched him play against Moonblade, but in the MLG showdowns, but I'll still take
Uh-huh.
Sen.
State Parting.
Pretty sure State has only been really focused on school for the past 3 months, so I'm pretty sure he's going to get bent over pretty bad, and I say that as a friend of the guy, so...
3-0 parting.
I mean, look at the next one as well. Marine,
Yeah, Marine
King
King,
versus
Joshi.
JJA KJR. I mean, how unprofessional.
Joshi.
How unprofessional, MLG. You just fucked up somebody's name. Look at the typo. Someone was drunk when they wrote that.
This is one of the best games in the
Get
round
it together,
32.
MLG.
MKP against Jack G is one of the best games. It's
Easily.
very difficult to call as well.
So who is that guy?
Jack G.
Jack G is the
He's
a
a
GSL,
GSL
winner.
winner, yeah.
I don't know about that MKP guy, though. I don't think he's really won anything.
He beat Lenok in one of the finals last year. He's been playing a lot recently as well. But MKP's been at the top of the Hots ladder for a long time.
Yeah, I
Or
think
up
I
there
think
as well.
MKP 3-1.
Yeah. I agree. And it's Marine King won't use bio. I think he's going to use a lot of mech.
Good
You
call
heard
there.
it here first.
Heard it here first. I wish I was casting. I'd be able to tell you it live, but I'm not. So I'm here. I'll tell you beforehand.
You can cast for us privately.
There you
I
go.
will. I'll cast in the bedroom.
That's what we do, right? Let's open up the MLG stream and then just do an audio cast. and then people can watch MLG with you and Mike just talking over the
Yeah,
games.
we can get drunk as well if people want to.
Technically, I think you're allowed to do that. That's not against any terms. 'Cause
No,
they're
it's
just,
not.
Yeah, no, you can stream audio. I mean, technically, it's like, because if people, I mean, it happened before, like during IEM, Adrian in Control were streaming some
Everyone's
discussion.
asking you to do it now. Just got you in trouble.
Yeah.
You think you're in for a nice night.
Seed versus Rain
yeah,
is
another hard one.
really, really difficult. Rain is so freaking good, but Seed is #1 Protoss player in Hots right now. or as it closed in the beta?
I honestly am gonna take rain.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go seed this time.
You're
Sorry,
gonna go
buddy.
see. All right. Huck and Innovation. Okay. Baby Knight and Leenock. Okay.
Wait, what?
What? You skipped over
Oh.
a couple there. Innovation 3-0 versus Hug
Where'd the bracket go? I
and
can't.
Leenock.
Oh, there we go.
I
it's on
I think
screen.
Leenock is going to be very, very weak in Heart of the Swarm for at least a couple of months.
Why?
Because his style was so focused on Wings of Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
He is good at other styles, but I definitely think that Baby Knight has a good advantage.
Look at that psychopath.
And the
in
winner
middle.
gets that like, crazy Catwoman.
I'm glad that one turned into a GIF as well, guys.
That's a good one.
You're really good at gifts.
Okay,
guys.
I just want predictions for the finals. Who's in the finals and who
All right, let me
wins?
look on the left-hand side.
I look like a crazy cat lady, actually, not even
You
a man
do.
with that hair.
Polt. Wait.
Oh shit.
Wait. Polt in the finals against. I'm going through the list.
I got Pult Flash in the finals.
Polt Flash. That's
Polt
a
Flash?
manly vet right there. That's a manly vet.
I
don't
got
know,
either
man.
Polt Flash or
Or
Polt.
Pult Marine King or
Seeds.
Pult Jockji.
You're putting Polt Seed.
I
Oh.
reckon Seed's being the big boy and going all the way through.
I think Seed's gonna man up. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
I tweeted earlier today that I 100% believe there's going to be a turn in the final. 100%. Absolutely.
I picked the TVT final for a reason, my friend.
Yeah.
TVT's the
Mingle
new
is coming
Z.
back for another GIF.
You think Parting can get there, though?
That's
Because
the
if
thing.
you look at his bracket, I was just reading chat and someone said Parting, but if you look at his bracket,
He's only really got Flash.
he's
it
only got
seems.
Flash.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's,
And then someone down from the bottom.
That's
so
the thing. Flash also only is partying. That's why I
Yeah.
pick him.
Either way, whichever way we go, I really believe this is going to be one of the biggest tournaments.
Oh, it's gonna be huge.
No doubt.
For this year, this is going to be
this
remembered
is
for a long time. It's
really
going to be really
big.
good.
Semmler, move the mouse cursor to the left. Mingles is watching it on the screen, preview screen.
Oh, she is as well. Oh, she was.
Yeah. She's,
You can catch her again.
Go
No,
left
no.
again. Go left.
Nah, she's given
She's
up.
bored now.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good tournament. I'm
She's
really
got
looking forward
ADHD,
to it.
man.
And there's only 4 best of 3s tonight on...
Four
well,
best of
8.
fives. Eight
There's
best of
Oh,
fives.
best of 5, sorry. 8, but 4 in one stream.
So, what are the games to watch tonight then? What are you watching?
Everyone on the... Wait a minute.
I mean, all of both
to be
up.
honest, I think we'll just put both, yeah.
I think we'll have both up, but I mean, Rain vs. Seed is more interesting to me. Yeah.
That
That's
would
the
you
only one I'll be
chosen.
watching like very, very closely with both, I think, and then the rest.
Red Suppy could be nice to watch
Red
too.
Suppy is gonna be
To be
interesting.
honest,
Yeah, but Marine King Jackji is not. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it's
need
so
to
hard to
learn
call.
some TVT here.
MLG, I mean, this is how you tell it's going to be a good tournament when you don't know where to watch, really.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just good games all over the place.
Scroll down. What's tomorrow like? They start at 11, finish at 9.
MVP, Stefano
10-hour
West,
day. Jeez.
Create a Pult. What time's 11 for us then?
It's 5-hour difference.
So
No.
4 o'clock in the
Is it
afternoon.
5 hours?
Yeah, because it's daylight savings is not
Oh,
enacted
shit,
for
that's
both
right.
time
Fucks it all
zones.
up, yeah.
4 o'clock in the afternoon. Great.
Yeah.
That's really good. I'm
No, I
happy.
mean that's the one other thing I want to give MLG credit for is because like if you keep scrolling down, their finals are like they're hitting it well. I mean, this was IEM's huge problem with viewership, right? They have to like they were fine. Their finals were at this time in Europe. MLG's finals are this time in North America. So like that's the sweet spot right there.
Yeah, they're really hitting the nail on the head.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting what kind of records they can break because I mean IPL 5 is the highest concurrent, right? For
Was it released?
I thought in their announcement they had 400 something and that was the best.
Wait, 400 concurrent?
Yeah, something.
Oh,
yeah.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
with,
the highest.
with League, yes.
Because I think I think IM wanted to break that with League and StarCraft with HOTS at CBIT, but that didn't even come close. And so,
League, it's...
I mean, it all
CBIT
really
was
depends
weak.
on League. Well, I think League is a twofold thing where LCS is pulling away the interest, right? So it's like you're competing with LCS and all your
Are the big league teams going to MLG?
yeah, they've got good league teams. I don't know
Have they got
too much
like
about it.
because
They've,
LCS
they've got
and
Gambit
stuff is-
Gaming. I know that. I think
But LCS is happening this weekend, or they just have the shitty
maybe the
teams
Europe
playing?
one is happening without them,
But isn't it good with European teams?
Do you mind if I'm just looking at the overlay there. What's that say? Star?
yeah.
No, sorry. I just,
Yeah, no, I
but
know.
we were talking about numbers altogether.
Yeah.
It depends, doesn't it?
I don't think I don't think this event will break. Actually, who knows? Maybe COD will have fucking 200,000,000 people watching, right?
Could be.
We'll start the COD preview now,
Oh,
guys.
yeah. COD's going to break the numbers.
Stay for the next hour. It will be Mike and Mingles.
What are you
Both
talking
of
about?
them.
Scriff is big into Call of Duty.
Fucking
He's been losing today, but don't worry.
Zab.
All right, well,
Zab is
it's
big on
almost time
COD
for a quick League of Legends game before before MLG. You in, James?
There'll be like someone magically trying to be knocking on the door right now. He wasn't expected tonight, but now you've mentioned that. It's like putting up the.
I don't think
Batman
Trent even
sign.
knows we did the show. He's like off tweeting about like the Samsung new phone and shit. Like,
Yeah, he doesn't even.
fucking guy doesn't even care anymore.
He's off on his own trip, man.
Zero. This game.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
Scriff.
Scriff is our savior.
Script's on top of it. All right, Script, if you're gonna take over, you gotta put a fucking cam on you so we can get shit like that.
I've said that, right? Yeah, okay, guys, right? Production's much more fun if you get to involve more people, which is why there used to be a camera that used to go on the production desk, but because Trant didn't, I don't think, liked it, removed it.
Yeah, he's such an
Yeah?
idiot.
And I
he's a-
also wanted to put a camera up in the top of the room, and instead of just having like a shitty spinning GD, I wanted just to have the studio under like a wide cam shot with just music and mute the mic so people
Yeah.
can just see us get ready, and then they actually know who's always late.
Epileptic Gaming, that's where I first saw cameras
Hogan
on
did it.
production. Yeah, exactly.
Hogan
it was
is
really
Hogan
funny.
is ahead of his time, man.
Well,
Like, Hogan is
ESL,
awesome.
Really,
ESL have
really
that right
funny.
now as well.
Huh?
ESL have that right
Oh,
now.
with like the the view
yeah,
above.
the view
yeah,
of the studio
yeah.
from the CS. I was watching the CS stream the
Trouble
other
is,
day.
is our studio so fucking shit.
Yeah.
So it really does ruin the man. Like, we've
I
got
know, they
cardboard-
saw that.
We've got cardboard hanging from the ceiling.
Hey man,
No, we
I
don't.
worked long and hard to put that
We've
cardboard up there.
duct
What are you
taped
talking about? I had to
cardboard
look at the 3 different kinds of tape because
Yeah,
it's
we've
fallen
done-
off so many times that we have to put different tape.
No, stop ruining the magic.
We've duct taped cardboard, and we've
No.
not even got proper studio lights. I went.
You can't say anything about ruining the magic. Remember King of the Hill? They can't-
Yeah, you know. and I couldn't buy studio lights in time, so I went down a just one of those stores that sell like outdoor equipment, and I bought floodlights that they use to light up when they do construction work.
Yeah.
And Semmler has screwed them upside down, and we've covered them in baking foil or baking like
Wax paper.
Wax paper, yeah.
wax paper.
Clearly doesn't do very much baking over here, this guy.
To kind of soften the light. Fucking shit.
Hey, should we play all the game?
What?
Well, it depends who wants to play with MLG. Depends how much you guys are going to watch.
What is this?
Winner, no, we all put, let's say, depends on your budgets, 50 euros to 100 euros, all in each, and we'll get like a scoreboard of predictions for every single game. Like, you get a point if you get it right.
If we wanted to
Double
do this,
points if you get the score right.
if we want to do this, we do this like.
No, we can do it in the house. The show's over. They're just enjoying our company.
Should
we do
Hey,
it?
we were
right,
actually
yeah, exactly.
we,
Might as well
we
do
were
this
supposed
now.
to give away some shit here.
That's
So-
a stretch.
No, I think that's a
How
cool
are we
game
gonna
because
do
I
this
would win.
anyway? We're just gonna go ahead and.
Challenge
All
me!
right, here. Okay, let me explain.
All right,
First of
you
all,
go ahead.
because we were supposed to do Beat Steer today, and then we're like, fuck it, we just want to watch
Hey, production,
MLG.
take the fucking
so
overlays down.
This guy.
Adebisi, can you make... No. Do you have enough time, Adebisi? Do you have enough time, Adebisi, in 1 hour and 20 minutes to make like a document where we can play with...
you know, I haven't eaten in like 3 days. Like I haven't.
Well,
I don't
let's
know
do
why
it.
I just
Hasn't even had a
haven't.
Let's
meal
do
today,
it.
man.
We can play with people here in the chat and stuff as well. They can play too, if you can make a plan of how to do it.
No.
Wow, guys, that's Adebisi's
What do you want to do?
fault.
You want to create like a whole ladder system,
Yes.
like a pool. You want to create a pool.
Bruno can code.
Bruno can code. We've
All right,
got
well,
1 hour 20 minutes till MLG first game starts.
Just get Bruno to
It's-
change
it's
the
all right.
Dota 2 Fantasy League and just add some StarCraft in there.
You really should. Oh, jeez, what have you
What
done?
have you done?
What have you
What's
done?
happened there, Scriff?
What's going on?
Oh yeah!
What is this?
Look at that kid.
Yeah, that's supposed to start 10 minutes
Wait,
ago.
it's
Are you
Yeah,
dodging?
you realise that Select said he'd still beat you.
Yeah, he can. Of course he can.
Aw.
When is it?
When's what? The show match?
This.
I don't know.
It's the 15th at 10. But anyway, we were just like, basically, I can be honest here. Apollo did some videos for Blizzard, and we got them to send us some free shit, and we didn't need it, and they sent us too much shit, so
Excel spreadsheet, someone says. 5
we've
minutes.
got some posters, and we were going to give these away to like subscribers, so
I'm a subscriber.
Are you?
you are. So maybe you can win one. because I'm not giving you one. Semmler asked for one, and I'm like, nope, you're not getting one. He was very sad.
No, it was very sad.
But,
Sorry, I just like that situation. Not that Semmler was sad, but just how you wouldn't give it to him because you were like, no, these are for
the subs. These are for giveaways. That's what he said. He's like, no, those are for subs. Like,
Semmler's like,
he's going to have to pay for postage on all these, too. So
they don't even know how many there are.
Semmler.
What's the matter if one goes missing?
didn't put one on my room.
Wait a minute,
Okay.
Semmler.
Well, that's your problem,
Semmler,
man.
we've actually put you. Well, we didn't put you. You just kind of started doing it when we had to send out all the mouse pads and stuff. You were the guy that handled it, most of it.
Yeah.
No wonder a lot of people
He's got
didn't get their mouse
practice.
pads under your bed.
Yeah, the ones I gave away for BLC. Sorry, guys.
Semmler took them down to the local pawn shop, sold them.
I got my stash.
So how are you giving this shit away? What are you doing?
That's the
Also
question.
just we can sign them too. So
Yeah.
like if people want them
We can
signed,
do fun things. So I guess
We could probably give you guys a choice of who you want to sign them.
Yeah.
If you win, just in case, because
Yeah, you get a mouse pad.
I really didn't want Trance's signature on these.
why is Trance's signature
Why is
taking
Trance's
up half the
signature
mouse
on it?
pad?
Who's Trance?
But
I really
here,
hope someone wins now and they ask not to have yours.
That's okay. It's okay.
I just want chances.
I just want Trance. He's my favorite Romanian producer in the world.
Romanian.
but all right. See,
Yeah,
the thing is,
that.
Scriff doesn't know how to use the giveaway thing in the chat.
You have to walk over here and show
I don't know how to use it
you
either.
don't know how to do it either.
No, here, just put on
This guy
put on
criticizes-
subscriber only mode,
Doesn't know.
and
Yeah,
then
mods. Tell the mods.
all right, mods, put on subscriber only mode,
No, Mingles, this is my mic.
and then you have to click the giveaway thing. Wait, maybe I can just do it here.
I'm there. I'm trying to update chat and shit. It only says there's 1,108 in
I
chat,
reckon we should all
but
play this analogy
5,000
pretty
That's
viewers.
people who have talked in chat.
Because there's an element of luck to it as well.
So anyone who wants to win have to talk in chat.
Watch how they fuck this up.
Did you clear it? Did you clear that
Enjoy the
list?
show, guys.
How do I clear the list?
I think I can just install it here.
Clear the
Wow.
current recent speaker list.
You know what
Should
I
I do
really
it?
love at the Good
Yes.
Studio? Is how smooth everything looks.
It's cleared. Should I update it after clearing it?
Wait.
Keyword
you've got
spam
some extra stuff
filter.
now.
We should probably incentivize
set
them
keyword
with
to
bananas.
Required to enter speaker list.
successful.
Yeah. So
Oh, clear the recent speaker list.
So I clear it and then I set up password and then
No,
they have to spam a certain word.
No, they don't have to say a word. They just type. It's like only subscribers can type.
Yeah,
so
but I
everyone.
can set a keyword
Looks like
required
Adebisi's
to
wearing one of
enter the
Semmel's
list.
shirts.
What's the point of that?
Because then
Then
They
only
have to
people
type
that pay attention can win.
year of scruff or something, and I feel good.
Why?
There's no way there's that many.
No, I don't know why I can't clear it. But did you actually clear the list so it's not
you
this
cleared the
massive
list
thing?
I tried to clear it. It still says there's 863. Now
Yeah, so-
1,300.
Yeah, so that's like. Wait,
I don't know.
update. I don't know. We were
There's
going to
a
give away
really
some
long
shit.
distance
Hey
between
guys,
Adebisi's
you know when I was
watch.
talking about the Day 9 and Husky filler content? I've
Yeah.
completely changed my mind, actually.
Actually, it's great.
Actually, it's pretty fucking stellar.
I can't clear the recent.
Just get Trans to team viewer in.
Scriff.
Where's Trans?
Trans. Do it.
Euroscriff. Euroscriff is the word.
This
apparently.
isn't my fault because this was Mike literally
This wasn't
5
me.
minutes before the show.
I
Install
thought-
this on Chrome.
No, I thought
We're
you knew how to
gonna
use
use
it.
I never used it before.
See, this is the part of the show, James, where you just sit back and
Why
enjoy
didn't
it
we
in the
get this
corner.
resolved before the show? Is
I
what I'm
wanna
curious about
fucking
right now.
cam on these guys.
Yeah, just put the cam on them. I'm tired of being on camera. I don't know.
We're enjoying it just like you guys are at
Are we
home.
allowed to
Who
go?
the fuck fucked with the preview monitor or the camera?
You.
No.
Oh, wait, I did it.
See, he's done it.
Oh wait, you got it? To work?
You get it?
No.
No.
I
Fuck
just
these
turned the
guys.
list off somehow.
I can't clear the list.
Wait, see, there.
Oh, you got it.
Just,
updated.
okay, guys, type stuff now. If you want,
Type stuff.
There you go. Type Euroscriff in chat,
yeah.
and that'll update it, so we know how many subs are there.
No,
Free shit.
keep the camera on them. Just keep looking at the ground, Apollo. That's there. This is the fun
Feel
giveaway
bad.
we're having
He's
here.
in the corner, and we didn't have dunce hats.
I think I'm going a little bit bold. Look.
Dude, did you see Artosis this,
Look right
oh
in the
my
middle
god, I
there.
felt
It's
bad.
just the way your hair's...
What was it?
You got it all gelled up.
Artosis, though, yeah.
Is Artosis really going bald then?
He's got wispy hair. James, on the other hand, complete opposite.
Too much.
He has a kid, man. It's fucking stressful.
You got kids?
No.
All right. So
Dude, everyone in this house except James himself, it's his kid.
Please! I fucking
more
feel
of a
like this
family.
guy's father half the time.
You're like the granddad because you're grumpy as fuck.
I'm like the cool uncle, okay?
You're not the cool uncle.
I'm not the cool uncle.
And even if you were a cool uncle, you'd secretly be a pedo. You're that kind of
Well,
cool uncle.
there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so this is gonna be for a poster. All right, I hope this thing
Cool uncles
works.
are like that.
Oh, the poster.
So, we're going to be giving away this poster here.
Stop creasing it.
Try
Oh,
not to
jeez.
crease it, man. It's all good.
You're getting a nice poster creased care of Semmler.
That scary lady's gonna watch you
Yeah.
masturbate.
Courtesy,
Yeah, the
courtesy,
eyes follow you.
courtesy
There's
of
no
Blizzard
hiding.
Entertainment.
All right, so I'm sending
We're
a
quite
message.
vulgar sometimes, guys. I really worry about if we're going to be able to get this kind of content on YouTube.
No, that's a write-off.
No.
Just
Blur image.
I'm just happy that Twitch chat is more vulgar than us. That's the only thing that keeps me
Motivated.
feeling okay when I go to sleep at night.
Are we finished on the show?
Hold on,
This
it's gonna take 2 seconds. Okay, so
Sorry.
the first one, Speedy Down. You just want a poster, so there you go.
Speedy
What
down.
time does MLG start?
Congratulations.
MLG starts in 10 minutes, doesn't it?
don't gamble them all out.
I'm giving out like
Don't
3
gamble
things
them all
here.
out.
Hold on. You're not getting anything from me. This is my stuff. All right.
Does MLG start in 13 minutes?
Did you
No.
All right.
No. It does, doesn't it? It starts 9:30.
Mike's for the people, man.
All right.
The People's Observer. They call it.
way more work than
Sibbeast wants some too. That's gonna be a poster, and then the last one is to be that mouse pad, and let's see who wins that.
Jesus, Mike.
You know,
You
if-
should be
if-
a game show host with
if-
this kind of fucking enthusiasm.
If I ever had $1 million,
You want a toaster.
And then eerily won the third thing.
type them down. dude.
Yeah, I wrote them down. I can't send the message on Twitch, but
we've learned from the past
You-
that we write the names
that
down
was
now.
fucking exhausting.
I would love.
I
you
wish
to
I was
be,
dead.
I would love you to be like a game show host and just be like really fucking bitter about your job. Be like, there you go, you fucking idiot. You want a toaster? Not that you're gonna be able to figure out to use it anyway. You stupid piece of shit. Oh, congratulations, young lady. You've won a car. That will last 2 weeks tops. You stupid driving twat. You'd be a great game show host. I would watch that. You
Sounds
just
right
seemed
up
really
your alley,
miserable
man.
giving out prizes, Mike. What was that about? You were really excited before the show.
I wasn't excited. I was just
Someone won shit.
I'm never excited.
Well,
You know
congratulations
that.
to those 3 people who were there again, Mike, as of course you remember, because you're going to have to send them prizes. You've written down their names.
and probably their addresses because they should have PM'd you.
No,
their
well, we'll send them a
details.
message on Twitch,
Right,
but
right.
it's
You remember their names?
What?
Sid Beast saying he wants to redo the prize. He
What?
doesn't want his prize, but thanks.
I don't want my. Okay, cool. Well, someone else gets something. Fuck you, buddy.
like-
I'm trying to do
Maybe
something
you-
nice for
maybe
you.
you gave it to him a little bit nicer.
Yeah,
and
it did
made
sound
him
like it was
feel
such a chore,
fucking
Mike.
special.
Wow.
He would have welcomed the
All right.
gift.
Well, guess what?
That's more insulting
we
than
got
saying,
some
I don't
good
want your
news.
signature, I just don't want the fucking
that's a good
poster.
name.
Wow,
I
you're
wonder how
ruining.
you give Valentine's gifts to girls, Mike.
Wow, Adebisi, have you ever had a girlfriend on February the 14th?
It's probably like, I got you this stupid little thing. I don't really believe in Valentine's Day. It's fucking made up by the card
Hallmark
companies,
bullshit, man.
but
It is.
There you go.
It
Enjoy
is.
it, I guess. Cost me $30.
All
Love
right.
you. Now I've got to play single player campaign.
All right. Well, Agent Falcon X, he won something, and now can we just fucking axe the show? Can we? Can we just stop?
We're gonna bring it to an end.
Adebisi's running the show.
All right, thanks everybody for tuning in. As always, a fucking pleasure doing this. Thank you to Apollo and James for offering their
I
insight.
shouldn't
Thank
have
you,
been here.
Mike, for being such a fantastic co-host, and Script for the production.
No. Well, hold on. All right. So, what's the next thing we're doing here? Is it the
it's Sunday
17th?
night. Sunday night with the.
Hey, hold
GG!
GG.
You should have turned it off. You should have definitely turned it off.
We are back for the 17th. We're going to be doing Dota 2. I won't be bringing my horrible commentary for that one. I actually got really upset at myself.
I know you were disappointed. You
Because-
Zemo all day.
I know, because like I did used to once, guys, and I know you don't fucking believe me. I used to be good at commentary once, okay? And I don't do it any fucking more because I do everything else. Play a lot of games.
Who's
And-
replacing
You know what I noticed? You use the same terms and actions as Joe Miller.
Oh.
couldn't tell the difference between the two.
Well, Joe
Sam
Miller's
was
a really
telling you how to
talented
do
guy.
it.
Joe Miller's the
It's
fucking
like-
best commentator in the world, play by play.
But
Joe
you
Miller's
guys
the best
sound
play
so
by play.
similar. It's actually
When we
quite
cast
interesting.
together, man, it's
You
just
casted
like,
together for years.
Yeah, but when we cast together, Taste of Sartosis, they don't even they wouldn't even know what's up. But anyway, yeah, I was actually really disappointed with my commentary in Dota 2, and I was like, and I know I could be good, but it would take me a month, and I don't know if I can do it because I'm going to have to work on X projects, and so I'm just going to be like, Webpaz wants to be a commentator, and obviously I only came on the first show just so everyone would be like, oh, look, there's Too Good. He's got stupid hair. And that's what I bring, apparently. So it's going to be Webpaz and Draskell commentating, and Scriff's going to be observing at the side desk with Bruno.
You're making a lot of people upset right now. You're breaking hearts, just like Adebisi does on February 14th.
If I could do some more regular commentary, I would really happily do it, because I really do enjoy it, but whatever. What are you looking at, Semmler? Someone else rejected that.
Apparently, there's a prediction thing.
Yeah, Adebisi has gone ahead and created a prediction
that
thing
means
for...
I'm going to win money!
Yeah, do the prediction thing. Where is it?
Where is it?
I don't know, but...
I want to win money.
Maybe he's done it.
Stay tuned to Apollo's Twitter. Stay tuned to Apollo's Twitter. He'll tweet about it when he gets more information. But that's it for the show. We need foods. So, see you guys Sunday night for the second day when the Cupid Red Pandas will play their first match of Dota 2 together.
Against Team Liquid. Thanks, Semmler, for hosting.
No, it's against Empire, but...
Oh, it's against Empire.
Thanks for coming out, James.
I'm going to rip up all the fucking prizes you're giving out.
We're getting out. Bye.
Fuck you.
We're done.
Go watch State of the Game.
Have a great weekend.
MLG!
Have a great night.
MLG!
Never hire this kid.
Drink a lot.
MLG!
This is... Okay, he's purposely leaving it up now.